So this is just the differences between a formal and an informal report. So reports at its very core, well, a report at its very core, these are factual accounts or summaries that are written in a pretty formal and concise manner. And they're usually assigned or requested. Okay, so we've got a formal report here and an informal report. So regarding the formal report, it gives exact information about an issue that has been investigated. The formats, we need a recipient, a sender, and a topic at hand. Introduction, just explaining the background, the purpose of the report. Remember, this needs to be very concise to the T. Needs to be easy to understand, easy to read. In terms of the body, so 3 big parts here in the body. So investigation, the procedure that was followed to gather information about the matter at hand. So findings that were based on the investigation that was just carried out, and recommendation based on the findings. So this is very interesting. The findings are based off of the investigation and the recommendations are based off of the findings. So we've got a bit of a chain of flow there in our body. And in terms of the conclusion, simply put, it briefly draws together the findings and the recommendations. Okay, the investigation is the heart of the body, but the conclusion is just, look, this is what we found and this is what we recommend. These are all the possible solutions, and we would need to sign and date the report. And remember, only formal language must be used. Keep the register like that as well. Okay, here we've got an informal report. This is a short report on something that has happened, and you are normally asked to write about an event that you have been involved in, such as a sports or sports tournament or camp. Very similar format here, so recipient, sender, a topic, introduction, brief explanation. But it should be a factual account of the incident, accident, or whatever. But more importantly here, you're not doing an investigation and then getting your findings and then giving solutions or recommendations. Here you are addressing the 5WH method. Okay, so who, what, when, where, and why, as well as the how. So that's going to form part of your body. Conclusion, just briefly summarizing what you discussed in the body, sign and date the report. And look, it can be a bit more informal, it's a bit more chill, but formal language should be used, okay? And absolutely refrain from slang or colloquial terms, okay? Don't just go around saying awe, awe, awe in all your formal reports. Okay, and maybe we can do this in the comments together. So write a formal report on how well your school caters for the needs of musical learners. That's a pretty interesting one. And write a report on a recent inter-school sports day or gala, okay? That's a pretty cool one. So this is going to be a formal report on how your school caters for the needs of musical learners. So do an investigation, get your findings and recommendations. Try your best to follow this kind of format. You don't have to write the whole thing out. Just give me some bullet points if you'd like in the comments. And for a more informal report, just what happened for your inter-school sports day or gala. Choose whatever you like, and yeah, let's grade each other in the comments below.